Hello. So this is our sixth video for the React Native app that we were building. So let's get started. I will start our 30 minutes timer. Oh, what happened? So yeah, the timer has started. I have already run my virtual device. So in the last video, we added this button, but right now it does not do anything. And yes, so let's see what is the next thing that I would like to do. So if I go to my design, so let's make this screen next. But before doing that, let's do one thing. Yes, let's do one thing, that is, I would like this button that is a touchable opacity. So to make a component out of it, so I would like to make a component of like a component named button, so that I can reuse this button over and over. So I'm not sure what these are. Styled text. I think it's a styled text component. And with the proper theming, so they are actually showing us how to, if we want to create a theme for our app, how to do it. So we can have these let's see. So we can have this themed file to I think to get our theme related configurations. Which is cool. But for now, let's just create our button component, and what I will do is, so I will copy this, and this. For now, let's just export default function called button, which returns this. So we need the styles. Let's just copy the styles from there. but there will be problems because we don't have the style sheet. Where do we import the style sheet from? Let's just check. So yes, from React Native. So why is it showing the okay, so we need to import text as well. I think the errors are gone now, and let's get rid of all the styles that we do not need, and let's import the button from our components. So it's a default import, so it should be, like a default import. So instead of, first let me check if I am, yes, that's working. So let's get rid of this and instead have this. So no changes. That's great, but we cannot have this static add here. Let's make it dynamic. We can get this as a prop, like this. Title, not button, what do you call this, button text, and let's make this dynamic. Binding element text implicitly has an any type, so we can make an interface here. I forgot how to make the interfaces. How do you make an interface in TypeScript? I forgot. But let's say if it works. Button interface. I think it works. So we can. So it is showing us an error. Property text is missing in type, but record in type button interface. So we can give it a text called add. Great. I think we can get rid of the curly braces. So that works. And as we move forward, we can make the button even more dynamic. But for now, let's just stick with this. It's a small project, so I don't care too much about making things dynamic. So, but I will make it a bit more dynamic, I guess. But for now, let's just stick with this. And I will get rid of the styles that we are not using. so we're not using separator. Let's get rid of that. Are we using label? Yes, we're using label. We're using btn. No, we are not using btn and btn text here in tab screen, because we have moved the styles to the button component, so that's fine. Are we using the title? I don't think so. No, we are not using the title. So yep, that is what it will look like, and I will remove this tab 1 and these things later. For now I'll just keep this, and here with button we need to add one more property, one more prop, but let's say what, let's look at the React Native documentation before doing that. So I'll go to touchable opacity and on press. So there is a on press prop that touchable opacity takes. So let's have it in our in our button as well. So on press void. I think that should work, and we will pass the on press hook, prop to the original touchable opacity on press. So great. So now we can have on press, and let's create a function here, const handle med add. So we will do something here. We need to handle adding medicine here. Okay, so handle med add, and we can pass it here. So that should work. I don't know why is it showing an error, but let's just reload this app. Let's see if it goes away. So that seems to work, and I am sorry about the plane that is passing here. Let's just wait a second. So great. So great. So so the next thing is we need to, let's make this screen, but before coding this up, let me just show you one thing. That is, so we have one component here that is a single medicine, an item in the medicine list. So maybe we can have a do we need it? No, I don't think we need it. Anyways, so this is our medicine list, and it's a single medicine. So an item in the medicine list. So this will be a component, so that we can reuse it as much as we need to. And then we have another component called button that we can reuse from here. So great. So let's just for now let's just create this component. So I will go to the second tab that we have, this tab 2, and don't worry about this tab 1, tab 2, because I will change these things, but for now it's convenient to have this. So yes, so where is tab 2? And okay, so we have the tab 2 screen, and let's go to tab 2 screen. So this is our tab 2 screen. I will make the component here, and later I will make that component reusable, but it is easier to build the component here because I can watch as I build. So I think let's just use this one. Okay, let's just use this one. I want to create a view. I'm not sure if I can create this with a view, but I think we can. So because I have heard that a view is like a div in like div in HTML, so I think that this might work. Let's have our styling. Let's call it med item and give it a height of 10 and width of 100%. The 100% needs to be a string, and this needs to be commas, not semicolons. So let's give it our style. Styles dot med item, and let's just write a name of our medicine for now. Text strings must be rendered within okay, yeah, I made the same mistake that I did before. So everything needs to be all text needs to be inside a text text block. So I make this error always, so I can see it here. let's okay, so we don't need the height, I guess, because the height will be calculated automatically. Let's give it a padding of 10 and see how it looks. I think 10 looks okay, but it could be 20, but it looks better. We can give it a background color. Let's go with DDD. That's a bit too much. Let's go with Tripoli. I like it better. And can we give box shadows? How do we do shadows in React Native? I'm not sure. Let's just search for it. Shadow in React Native. Shadow props. Okay, so here's an example. I guess you can see the little shadow there. But I'm not sure how to do this. Oh, so this is not the shadow. Oh my god, okay. This is not this is the shadow. But why can't I see the web version of this? Who knows? Tap to play what? Come on, I just wanted to see the shadow. Okay, so they are actually showing us how the shadow works. So right off the bat, I can see there's a shadow color property that we can apply, but that will not be enough, to be honest. So there are so I think we have to add this as well. Okay, so first of all, shadow color. What will be the shadow color? So it can be black. Let's see if it has any effect. No. Okay, so that is working. Sometimes I change this this thing to see if it is responsive. Okay, so there are actually a problem. I'm reloading the app, and we can have it like this. Okay, so shadow offset. Can we just give it, sorry for the breakpoint, shadow offset width and height. We can do that. So let's say 2 and 2. Shadow opacity and shadow radius. Shadow opacity can be 0.2. Let's see if it has any effect. I don't see the shadow. Do you see the shadow? I don't know. This was actually given to a view element, so that should work. Let's make the shadow opacity 1 so that we can see it. I still don't see the shadow. What's wrong? Not sure. Do I need to have a higher height? Will it work if I give it separately? Shadow opacity with 10. Oh my. Okay. Why doesn't it work? I'm not sure. Okay, anyways, I am not gonna bother too much about it. How much time do we have left? So 1 minute only. So let's not bother too much about the shadow. So there will be another text, and we can call it, we can say that we have 20 items left. So this 20 will be actually here, and it will actually indicate the number of medicine that we have that is left. So maybe we can make it a flex. I think that's how it goes. What happened? I'm not sure. Flex 1, justify content, align items, flex end. What happened? Not sure. I think it should be justify content, sorry. Space between. Can we do this? Yes, so it is working now, but to be honest, why did I have to give it a flex direction? I don't know. Because maybe the default flex direction in React Native is column. That's why. But I don't see my that's weird, because now the whole thing is actually a flex box and it is actually spreading from here to here. That's a bit weird. Why is it like, do I need to give it a height of 10 or 20? And that did not work. Giving it a height. To be honest, I'm not sure, but we will figure it out. We can have another one like this. Okay, so I think I understand. So the problem with flex is it is actually like every time you create a flex box, it actually spans from the top to the bottom of the parent. So we will have to somehow fix it. Maybe we can have another view inside. And then we do this. And then an item. And we move this everything here. And I mean, we move everything to so why did not it work? I'm not sure. This is inside. Why has my texts disappeared? I'm not sure, but I will. We are way over 30 minutes, so I will stop the video and we will figure it out in the next video. Thank you for watching.